Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Either way, it's Maxine Lou.
It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stand 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I'm gonna put my hair down. So I was just doing my makeup for fun, and I was like, why not film another video since I am trying to consistently upload during Coronacation. I hope everyone's staying safe and doing well. So today's video, I'm going to be kind of talking about just high school in general. It's kind of going to be just me expressing like my opinions and what I personally have like gone through, and I'm going to be talking about schedules, higher level classes, extracurriculars, career panels, and all that stuff. So I know I'm a freshman and I really kind of don't know what I'm talking about. This is just kind of based on my experience during freshman year. So feel free to chime in the comments for more tips and recommendations or anything like that. And if you're a middle schooler watching this, I hope this helps you in some way, because I know this is around the time that guidance counselors are starting to ask for what classes you want to take. So hopefully this can help you a little bit. I'm going to just kind of give you guys like the inside scoop on what my classes are like, if I would recommend them, or pros and cons of each class. And so let's just get right on with the video. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my schedule for my freshman year. So for the first semester, or the first half of the year, I had 8 classes and a lunch, and in the second half I dropped my lunch to take an extra class. So first period I had chorus, and then geometry, Spanish, I had PE, and then chem lab, 8A B days, we have block schedule, and then chem, and then lunch. First semester and second semester, 6th period, I had health honors, and then yearbook, ELA, and global. So I am taking technically all honors, except obviously the classes that are like yearbook, like the electives. And then I'm also taking chem as earth science, which I will get to in a second. But I know some people will recommend having a lunch all 4 years of high school, and to be honest, first half having a lunch wasn't bad. Second half not having a lunch wasn't bad. Like, it, to be honest, made the day go by faster not having a lunch. And I get that some people really just need that time to socialize and see your friends, and I totally get that. For me, I got to see my friends all in my classes, and it wasn't that big of a deal to me to have a lunch or not have a lunch. And then also I wanted to talk about taking higher level classes. But basically, in middle school, 8th grade, I took biology, and I was recommended by my teacher to go on to chem instead of earth science, because I personally wasn't interested in the class. I didn't think it would do much for me in the future, and I just wanted something that could challenge me throughout the year. And I was really I really enjoy science and math. I want to go into pre-dental, and so that's why I'm more heavy on the math and science side. So personally, I really did not hesitate to skip and go on to like the upper classes. I know some people might be worried about like upperclassmen and just kind of being surrounded by a lot of them. To be honest, yet again, not a big deal. In my opinion, I was scared at first, but there are other freshmen in my class, and I've become really close with them, and they're really great. And the upperclassmen are so nice. Like, they're literally we're all just there to take the class. Like, we're not here to judge, to bully, or anything. So the upperclassmen are really nice. They will help you if you need it, and I just see it as another class. And as of difficulty wise, it's a challenge. My average for chem definitely is not the highest, but I like the challenge, and I am passing the class with an A. So I'm literally doing fine. I would say if you just pay attention and study, you'd be good, and you wouldn't be recommended if they didn't think you had the ability to excel. And next I'm going to be talking about my extracurriculars and if I would recommend doing those. So I do yearbook in school. It counts as a class, but it's technically a club. I do theater, color guard, which is also a class, but also has after school practices, and then I dance outside of school. So here's the thing. A lot of people told me that I would be too busy and I would just completely crash and I would not be able to keep up with my schedule. I proved them wrong. I kind of knew I would be able to no matter what. Like, I was going to cram those things in because I wanted to. And quite frankly, I don't regret a single thing. Yearbook is a lot of work and you have to be really independent in that class. So I would say if you're not interested in that, don't take it, but it's really good opportunity. We got to travel to DC and to this journalism convention. It was just so fun, so great, and the atmosphere is really, really great. Everyone's so supportive of each other and we all just work together as a team. And I know sometimes certain extracurriculars can be a little toxic, and yearbook definitely doesn't really have any of that energy, like toxic energy. I really, really like it. So if you're looking for like the same things as me, and if you're interested in like the same things, that would be a good class for you. And I know I said I was more science and math heavy, but I also do love writing and journalism, and so I would also just kind of recommend peeking into your interests, and you don't have to just focus on one thing. So second is drama club. Drama club, a lot of work. Yet again, there's rehearsals about, I would say 4 or 5 times a week, including weekends. And the rehearsals are technically usually 2-3 hours long. Sometimes it can be up to like 5. So I would say if you're not somebody who can commit to something that is like that rigorous, don't do it. But this is what I was talking about with the whole team culture. Drama club is a really positive place overall, but there are competitions. People are competing for roles constantly, and sometimes I guess your confidence can go down. So definitely don't worry too much about that. Everyone's going through the same thing, and I would say the team culture is not as good as yearbook, but I've made so many friends through drama club. So if you kind of weigh out the pros and cons, that's all up to you. Next I'm going to be talking about career panels that are held at our high school. So I went to a healthcare panel at the high school when I was an 8th grader. So I don't know if that's still going on since we don't have school right now, but any chance you get to go to a career panel that interests you, I would definitely highly recommend you go, because it's kind of like a peek into the real world and you get to ask them real questions. They get to answer you honestly. It's not just like some like fantasy. They will answer you honestly. So as I said, I want to go into pre-dental, so I went to a healthcare panel. There was a dentist there, and I asked her a bunch of questions, and that definitely helped me a lot. And so I would honestly, I know people probably don't want to go to these things and they would probably rather do something else with their time, but it's actually really helpful in my opinion. I definitely learn a lot from them, and you might as well go now and try and figure out what you want to do. So last, I'm going to kind of talk about what I'm personally doing to prepare for high school later on and college. So I am looking into high school programs at colleges in the summer, and there are a bunch of great summer programs and camps you can do at literally so many colleges. And you go, and it's from like, there's programs from a week ranging to 6 weeks, and you go, you live in the dorms, you kind of tour the campus, and you listen to lectures on a certain topic that you choose to apply to, and you can just basically live life as a college student for a couple weeks. And I'm looking into that for next summer, and I would probably recommend going to a college that you actually are interested in, because it would probably help you a lot more in the college selecting process. But if you don't want to go that far, there are colleges everywhere that you can choose, and there are just so many great programs on engineering, healthcare. There are some really interesting ones too. There's like coding. I saw a bunch. It's just a great opportunity to expose to college. And there are literally programs for middle schoolers all the way up to high schoolers. And honestly, there are probably some for elementary school students if you look hard enough. So honestly, that's just my whole take on high school and college. And next year I am planning, hopefully I can take AP World History, and then junior and senior year I am planning on going full IB, but obviously things can change so much in 3 years, so we'll see where we are then. Maybe I'll make this like an annual thing. An extracurricular I did forget to mention is yearbook. Oh my god, is YouTube. Okay, breathe. Is YouTube, and I'm definitely trying to consistently upload more during this coronacation to keep you guys entertained. But things like little things like this that, you know, feel good for yourself and can help other people, I think are the best extracurriculars. So that's why I love doing yearbook and theater and just dance outside of school, because it makes me really happy, and I think I can entertain and help other people while I'm doing it as well. So if you want to pick up YouTube, do that. I was actually planning on doing a how I edit my video tutorial, so I think I'm gonna do that next, and hopefully that can help some of you guys figure out if you do like YouTube. Why do I keep thinking yearbook? So hopefully that can help you guys figure out if you do like YouTube or not. And no worries, take your time, live life, go out and party and just enjoy time right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck on scheduling your classes. If you have questions, feel free to ask me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.